Hey, this is what I watched this week. We're framed a little differently today. And here begins my all-time favorite movies ever.
What I watched this week.
Thanks for bearing with me on my little 2-week vacation. I don't think I lost any Facebook fans, so no harm done. Today I'm beginning a new little series on my all-time favorite movies ever. I'm going to skip over movies like Star Wars and Toy Story and Indiana Jones because I'm going to assume you've seen those already. I'll try to stick with some less common movies and hopefully convince you to watch them. But I'm going to break that rule today and start off with a movie that I dusted off this past weekend after about a 10-year hiatus. You guessed it, D2, The Mighty Ducks. It was 1994, and Walt Disney Studios must not have had very many good ideas because they decided to make a sequel to their 1992 hockey comedy. In the first Mighty Ducks, Charlie Sheen's brother takes over a ragtag Pee-wee hockey team and leads them to victory against their arch-rival, the Hawks. In D2, the Ducks and their coach are invited to represent the United States in the Junior Goodwill Games.
You want me to coach Team USA?
An event so important and popular that every game is broadcasted on national network television. The Ducks are joined by a few other skilled players from around the country to create Team USA, where they first must come together as one.
To win this thing, you have to work as one. Now as one, skate.
And then they dominate in the first rounds of the tournament.
Gordon Bombay looks to have his team well in control here. They lead 6-0.
Problems arise, though, when Team USA has to play Team Iceland, a team of all blonde 30-year-olds led by Wolf the Dentist Stanson.
Team USA is going down. That's where you're going. See you on the ice, Bombay.
I suppose they're good at hockey because they have ice in their name, except... wait.
Greenland is covered with ice, and Iceland is very nice.
Alright, well, at least it gives me an excuse to play some Batman and Robin clips.
What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age!
So, Iceland beats up on Team USA, and Emilio gets really mad because they now have one loss in the double elimination tournament. On top of this, he's getting a hot head now because for some reason being a coach of a team of teenagers has rocketed him to the A-list of sports stars.
It's a loafer. And we'll call it the Air Bombay Loafer for kids who want to coach.
But after this loss, Coach Bombay gets it handed to him by his sponsor's representative.
You think Hendricks is interested in backing a loser?
He gets caught with the Iceland chick.
Eating ice cream with the enemy, huh, Coach?
And gets a come back down to earth because your players hate you now speech from his mentor Hans. Or Jans, or whatever it is.
I told them you were a man who loves the game. And I told them you were a man who could teach the kids about more than just winning or losing.
Bombay realizes that he's become a jerk, that he's completely destroyed the spirit of the Ducks, and he makes a grand entrance into the next game a changed man.
Guys, I was wrong.
From there, they make it to the championship, against Iceland, of course.
Let's kick some ice.
They're losing at halftime, but they all list their hometowns.
Julie Gaffney from Bangor, Maine.
Luis Mendoza, Miami, Florida.
Greg Goldberg, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Les Averman, Brooklyn Park, Minnesota.
Jans brings them new jerseys. And the now USA Ducks take the ice for the conclusion of the showdown. And this guy can't clap to a beat to save his life. They pull a few completely illegal tricks to tie the game.
Drops it back to Goldberg. He gave it to the goaltender, Goldberg. Wait, it's not Goldberg. It's West.
And have to end it in a shootout.
One-on-one with a goalie. No rebound. Best of 5 shots wins it all.
Oh, no. Did she catch it? Is it in the goal? This is only really suspenseful for the audience at home because everyone in the stadium would have seen if she caught it or not. Why is no one making noise?
Ducks win! Oh, I can't believe it! The Ducks have come from behind to beat Iceland in a shootout in the championship game.
So I could probably mock D2 for hours, but I grew up with this movie. I adored this movie, and I can't deny that I still really enjoy And I can still quote the entire thing. Seriously, it's kind of scary. It's a completely unrealistic story. From rollerblading through a shopping mall, to not getting in trouble for smashing someone's windshield with a hockey puck, to being recognized by 50-year-old ladies in a clothing store,
You guys are just great.
to being one of the best hockey players in the world but not being able to stop, to why the heck did he build that tall of a can tower every single time and not just set up one layer, to actually hitting a knuckle puck accurately, to having school outside, to having every check be like this, to waking up and having your injured wrist be magically better. I woke up and the pain was gone. To Kenan Thompson actually being really funny in a movie.
Hey, Goldberg! I bet if that puck was a cheeseburger, you stop it.
But for me, it was escapism at its best. My brother and I would watch the movie and then strap on our rollerblades and play hockey in the driveway for hours. And yes, my name is on the back of this jersey. So even with its plethora of flaws, D2 The Mighty Ducks is still one of my all-time favorite movies ever.
Cool party.
Check back next week when I get a little more serious and discuss Stanley Kubrick's 2001: A Space Odyssey. And if you have an all-time favorite movie ever and would like to talk about it on this show, just mention it in the comments below, and I might just get you on a future episode. Remember, the show is on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, and at whatiwatchthisweek.com. Thanks again for watching, and please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. That was What I Watched This Week. Go Cardinals!
What I watched this week.